Hello there, my little guppies, my friends of the vinyl community, all those who are YouTubers and talk about records. Tony P, two from the trunk, coming to you from the basement on a chilly Monday evening. And this is my response video to Andrew Tales from the Crate, who made a vinyl 2021 tag. And he has some questions that goes along with his vinyl tags, like they always do, you know. So, let's get on with it. A discovery. Now, let me have a disclaimer here before I start this. It's not all vinyl. You know, I had to pull a couple CDs, okay? And as Mazzy would say, my channel, my rules. Whoop-de-doo for my Subaru. Okay, first one, discovery you made in 2020. It's my first cassette. The first person is Samantha Fish. Bluesy, rock. She's a guitarist supreme. I heard her in Girls and Guitars. And I didn't realize they did have this in vinyl. I ordered the CD, but if you go to their website, they do, her website, they do have it in vinyl, which I'll try to rectify that situation. But it's really, really good. She's a great guitarist, great singer. I'm sure you'll be tapping your toes. In the meantime, there's the list of songs on there. Does a good job. Samantha Fish. That's my first cassette. Question number 2. A quarantine buy. Well, you know what it was like when you couldn't go out and you have a computer and you start looking at stuff and you start looking around. Now, my quarantine buy is this. This is ZZ Top's, the first album. I almost said last album. First album. Really good. It didn't have any rave reviews, but I kind of liked it. I thought it was a good album to get. This, of course, is a reissue. It's not original. It's brand new. Spinning Around store out in Eastern PA. They have a nice YouTube channel. Check them out. Okay. But good album. I like it. ZZ Top's first album. Okay. That was my quarantine buy. It's also going to be my last buy. So I'll show it to you now because it was at the same time. It's the last thing I bought. Okay. So, third question. A record you want to find in 2020. Now, there's a couple that I would love to find. I would really like to find this Out in the Wild. Now, I found one, and remember I said the back of this album, the second side, looks like somebody, you know, smacked hockey pucks off the back of it. The other side is really, really good. I don't know why. I don't know why one looks so bad and the other side looks so good. But it's a good album. A long time coming, I think it is. Long time coming. The Electric Flag. Mike Bloomfield and the boys in the back. Guys, Buddy Miles is on here, I think. Buddy Miles, Harvey Brooks. Mike Bloomfield, I said him already. Nick Gravitinitis. Richie Havens is on here. It's really, really good. So I hope to get that. I'd like to get the Beatles' White Album, Out in the Wild. I know, I'm stretching it. Okay, yeah, don't yell at me. I understand. Don't yell. But you never know. Somebody in their craziness dropped one off at the Salvation Army. So I would really like to get, my chances of getting the flag are better than one getting the Beatles' White Album. But nonetheless, I digress. So that's it. That's my question number 3. Number 4, a box set. Now, I was going to show a Linda Ronstadt box set that I got from my buddy Josh at the Flip Side Vinyl. But I showed her, I'm going to show her in something else. So I'm going to show you what my kids got me for Father's Day during the summer. This is the Woodstock. I believe it's the complete set of 5 albums. I think a nice little booklet that comes with it. It's really, really good. I play that all the time. Nice box. I believe it was the 50th anniversary issue. of Woodstock. If you ever get a chance to get this one, please do so. But that was for my kids, so I thought I'd show that one. Concept album. Well, I was going to show Ry Cooder's Jazz. That's a great album. If you ever get a chance, Ry Cooder's Jazz. I feel it's a historic concept record. He takes jazz from the early days, the 1800s to the 1920s. Does a lot of Bix Beiderbecke, Jelly Roll Morton on there. So if you get a chance, but I changed it to Rick Wakeman's Journey to the Center of the Earth. Well, I'll lose the program inside of that. I came with it. There's the back end of it. And it's a story about the story by Jules Verne, Journey to the Center of the Earth. If you want to get a good gist of this, get the 1959 movie by the same name, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Arlene Dahl is in it. Now, I know you guys don't know who Arlene Dahl is. Old crabby guys like me know who Arlene Dahl was. Yeah, she was really good looking. 1959, okay, in this movie, talks about a scientist by the name of Lindebrook finds the notebook or a journal of Arne Saknussemm, who says there's things right in the center of the earth, like beautiful caves and underwater ocean and giant mushrooms underneath there. So this is a concept album that talks all about that, the Journey to the Center of the Earth. Rick Wakeman of Yes fame, I believe. Okay, the next question: album artist who changed direction. This young lady went from, the America's Sweetheart, Linda Ronstadt. This is Linda Ronstadt's Living in the USA. A little bit of country, a little bit of pop music. She went from that on roller skates to singing with Nelson Riddle Orchestra and doing all the classics, hits of the ballads of maybe the 40s, 50s. What a great picture. So and then she even went from this to going back to her Spanish or her Latino ancestry with Canciones de Mi Padres, which I don't have, which I'm going to be on the lookout for. But Linda Ronstadt, she does a 180, goes from one genre to another, and I'm going to show her again here in a little bit. I didn't want to show her too much. People get mad at me. So she's changed the direction. A white label promo, and I didn't have an album. I had a vinyl. This is Hey Joe by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. I guess that's the one because they had the stars by it. The other side is the 51st anniversary. So if you can see that. This one had the stars, not for sale. You can see the white promotion. Had a buddy who was a disc jockey in a local radio station. He said, just take it. He said, well, I don't want it. So I did. Jimi Hendrix. Compilation. I really like this. This is Creed's Clearwater Revival. This is it's called The Chronicles 20 Greatest Hits. Had a little bit of an issue with it. The first album I bought, it was warped. And I do mean warped. It looked like, Space Mountain kind of warped. That needle was bouncing. Luckily, where I bought it, they took it back. They gave me another one. Luckily, this is in good shape. But Creedence CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Chronicles. That's a good one. Okay, compilation album we talked about. Album, a story. Oh. Led Zeppelin II. This could have been any of the Led Zeppelins, but this one, Led Zeppelin II, I think came out in 1969, yes. My buddies and I, when we were seniors in high school, there was about 10 of us. We rented a cabin for 3 months. We were in high school. We rented a cabin for 3 months. And we would have quilting bees we would get together and quilt. Blankets. No? Okay. Well, we got together and we had fun out there, parties. And this was always playing in the background. Any one of the Led Zeppelins, always, but this one was played the most. Led Zeppelin II. Excellent, excellent. But we had fun. We had fun. Didn't do anything bad. Don't get that out of your head. We didn't do anything bad. We just have fun out there. So there. Let's see. What's the next one? An album that needs a vinyl pressing. Let's see. What did I get? I don't know if they already have this re-released. I don't know. Every album I ever like, I think they always have re-releases. But I think this does. You have to have in a guard. If you're going to be a collector of music, and they started a collector's starter kit, Inagata Davida would be the first thing that's in there. Okay, I would like to really hear this with the new stuff that they have out to re-record or remaster this. Inagata Davida, Iron Butterfly. Everybody had that one. Everybody thought they were Ron Bushy. Okay. An album that is common and one that's not common. I think I was going to use it twice. I think one that's really common, again, Inagata Davida. Everybody has one. But one that I find that very few people have is this right here, Ruby Star. And this is called Smoky Places. This is a really great album. Now, you might remember her from Black Oak, Arkansas. Remember Jim Dandy? Go Jim Dandy, yeah, Jim Dandy. Remember Ruby Star? Great album, great album. She went out on her own. Unfortunately, she passed away from cancer. It's kind of a Janis Joplin copy, that bluesy, gravelly voice, but it was really, really good. If you get a chance to pick this up, take it. You know, I've never seen this in the wild. Okay, never seen this in the wild. So, one common, one uncommon. EPs, I have none. In America, I don't think it's such a big thing, EPs, as it is now. But when I was, growing up, you had a 45 or an album. Everybody used to wait for the album to come out. I wasn't a big 45 kind of guy. I'm not a big EP kind of guy. Girl group. I hope I can find it. Girl group. My girl Linda Ronstadt again. The trio. Emmylou Harris, Dolly Parton. There you go, the album. Great sounds. I feel so bad that her voice has been taken away, but lately I've heard that she's been trying to sing. So I hope so. I hope that comes back. Maybe not to her standards, but boy, I'd still love to see them sing. What great harmonies. YouTube. If you don't have us, YouTube. They're great. Dolly Parton, Emmylou Harris, and of course my girl Linda Ronstadt. Girl group, girl band. An album cover, Savoy Brown. Now, unfortunately, mine's a little bit hurt here on the side. Somebody ripped it before I had it, but I just love the album. I like the album cover. Okay, you open it up, and the inner sleeve is the same as the album cover. And on the back of that, they have the song listings. But that's Savoy Brown. If I can get it back in without damaging it. Savoy Brown's Lion's Share. I thought that was a neat album cover. I just liked it. Okay. An album you listen to the most. Now, I think I wear this baby out. This is my favorite. Easy Rider. Love this album. When this movie came out, me and my buddies went to the movies to see it. We were hippies back in those days. What was it, 68, 69, 67? I can't tell. But it was in the 60s. And we watched the movie. And at the end, well, if you haven't watched the movie, I won't spoil the end. All I want you to know is we all stood up and threw things at the screen. So and got promptly thrown out. It was the end of the movie anyway. So there you have it. Easy Rider. And you had great stuff on here. Steppenwolf, Pusher Man, Born to Be Wild. Now, they have the song The Wait. Now, that was sung by Smith. That was a song by the band. Now, they wanted the band to sing it, but they couldn't get the royalty amounts straightened out. So they went out and hired Smith, the group called Smith, to sing it. They have the Byrds, Wasn't Born to Follow. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me. It's in the Ballad of Easy Rider by Roger Burguin. The Electric Prunes, Kyrie Eleison. Played all the time. I think I gotta get another one. So that's that one. An album that you had to get an OG copy of. Carole King Tapestry. And the reason for this, I was dating my wife at the time, and we listened to this the most. That was one of her favorite albums. She had it when her brother got married. He claimed it. And I don't know what happened to it. I think he'd sold his albums, and that was it. But Carole King Tapestry, that was ours. Last album you purchased, you saw what it was before. It was that last album by the first album. You call it the last. The first album by ZZ Top. An album that people don't get. Where's my buddy at here? Oh, yeah. Sorry about this, folks. Frank Zappa, apostrophe. Don't you go where the Huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow. My wife says, why would he sing about yellow snow? I should think about it. And the other one's the Pancake. St. Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast. Stinkfoot. Nanook rubs it. Yeah, they don't get it. Frank Zappa. Punk album. The closest thing I have to a punk album is my other CD. Now, don't get mad at me if you people go, no, it's not a punk album. I don't know. I like the album. It was good. If it's punk, hooray for me. If it isn't, boo to me too. I'm sure you'll let me know. Green Day, Dookie. I like the album. Okay. That's my punk. My favorite reissue, Miles Davis. This was gifted to me by my son for Father's Day. It's a reissue. He loves it. I love it too. I'm glad he got it for me. When he comes around, we play it. Okay, there's my vinyl tag. I feel so much better now. I thought everybody was leaving me in the dust. So, hey, this thing's 18 minutes already. I'll end this quick. Love you. Please comment. I love to read them. Give me a likes, thumbs up, all that other stuff. You know, the old YouTube thing. Subscribe. Tell me you liked it. Okay, Tony P from the basement. Peace, love, rock and roll. God bless you. Stay safe. Go Steelers.